What is up, gamers? I just got a pretty fun idea, or at least it seemed fun to me. I'm gonna do an Ascension climbing series in my favorite roguelike game, Slay the Spire. I intend for this just to be a pretty chill thing for me to do, see how far I can go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at Ascension 0. So no Ascension, I suppose. And for every win in a row, just keep going up one Ascension. So if I win Ascension 0, go to Ascension 1, then 2, then 3, etc. until I lose with all 4 characters. I intend for this to just be both a way for me to try to see how good I really am at being consistent at this game, along with, I think, that these videos will be a very good educational resource for newer players or people just looking to increase their win rate. I only say this just because I do have around 400 hours on this game. I have beaten Ascension 20 with all 4 characters, and I think I have enough authority, at least with Ironclad and Watcher, to tell you what's good and what's not. So I'll be commenting on generally decent strategies for newer players. But here we go. We're gonna embark. Hello again. So first thing you want to do every single match before you even look at anything for Meow is look at your act. Hexaghost, that is the hardest boss in Act 1 in, I'd say, every single Ascension. I think Hexaghost is just a difficulty outlier in the Act 1 bosses. Act 1 with Ironclad, you generally want to do a good amount of fights. I'd like to see 2 elites, which we've got 2 elites here just to get relics. This path doesn't look bad, except for the fact that I think I only hit 2 fires the entire way. If you can hit like 3 fires, 2 elites, it's a really good act. I could hit the super elite, then regular elite, but I will not be going for hard killer on these runs, just because that's something that I don't normally do. I like this path, but I really don't like elite fight elite. But I do think this path over here, instead of a late end, yeah, it has a shop mid-act. So I think this path over here, fight, questions, fights, choose between elite and fight depending on how we're feeling. You got the shop, and then we can either choose second elite or fire. I think that path looks pretty good. So let's go. And for breaking our card, generally I do not like lose max HP as part of these. I think random rare for Ironclad isn't great because there's a lot of Ironclad rares that just aren't amazing. Not that they aren't amazing, but that they're too synergistic to want a random one, if you know what I mean. Losing starting relic as Ironclad is really bad. Honestly, I don't take this for any character unless I am doing a specific type of run, hunting an achievement or something like that, so I'm just gonna take my potions. Firepot, really good. Liquid Bronze, solid. Skill Potion, solid. Let's go. Cultist, let's hit him. Don't think I have to give much explanation or commentary on the earlier rounds. 12 plus 9 is 21, doesn't kill, so we just defend, strike, and kill him next turn. Yeah, generally with Ironclad, you can be willing to sacrifice HP in regular fights just because it doesn't matter nearly as much, but if you don't have to, you don't want to. I don't love Clothesline, and early in the acts, you always want attack cards, because best way to save your life is to kill what's in front of you faster than it can kill you. So I think we go to the second fight. Jawworm, in my opinion, the most difficult fight in Act 1, except for the 5 slime fight with no AoE. That one freaking sucks. You just bash. Take 6. He's dealing 7. Just take 2. Like, stuff like that with Ironclad, 100% worth taking the damage there, where with a character like Silent or Defect, I would have double blocked there. But with Ironclad, just trying to guarantee getting through these fights. Like, you're gonna heal. Another fire pot. I think we actually take out Liquid Bronze. I don't love any of these cards, but I don't dislike Warcry at all. It's just a nice filtering card. Very bad against Gremlin Knob in Act 1. Just a dead draw there. But we have 2 Fire Pots, so I'm really not worried about Gremlin Knob, so I think I'm going to take Warcry. Always do this. Pretty much every time. The only time I'll ever deny that is if I'm extremely low HP. Yeah, we're at 67 out of 80. We really do not need Banana. We could take the Curse for a Relic, but we don't hit a shop until a while from now, so I don't want to do that. I'll just take the 5 max HP. Because in this game, if you take max HP, it heals you that max HP as well. So it heals 5 and gives 5 max HP. It's actually a lot better than just a straight up heal. This just looks like strike, break the Kurla armor, and defend. And that's just the end of the fight. Nice. Pommel. Great card. Card draw, damage. It's like everything you want. Our deck is just Twin Strike, Pommel, Warcry with standard deck. Another fight. Hopefully we get another attack, and then we can fight this elite. Looter. It's actually one of the more dangerous fights in Act 1 just because it deals 10 damage 2 turns in a row. What am I drawing? Nothing really amazing. Pommel does 14. No, Pommel does 13. Twin Strike does 14, so I can just defend with that Twin Strike. And then he hits me again for even bigger damage. I want to defend here. I didn't get one. And then we'll kill him next turn. I'm taking a decent amount of damage here, but that's okay. I do like Carnage generally. 28 damage for 2 energy. I don't love it before the upgrade, but after the upgrade I like it a lot more. Another Pommel is like never a bad thing, but I think because we're walking into an elite, we want an attack with big damage, so we're going to take the Carnage. We walk into the elite, and it's probably the worst one for us because we have no AoE. I think we Warcry out. Well, I wanted to Warcry out to defend and get an attacking card, but that's just not how the game wants to let me do this. Strike, defend, defend. I don't see a reason to Flame Pot yet, or Fire Pot yet, but I guess we could have double Fire Potted the back one. I have 30 damage in my hand. I'm gonna take a Skill Pot. Okay, Seeing Red looks really good here. Power Through also looks really good here. 15 block for 1 energy. This card, generally pretty decent in my opinion, actually. I'm gonna take the Seeing Red. 2 energy. And then Fire Pot, he's down to 14. I can Twin Strike, Strike, Carnage, Fire Pot the front, kill both of them. Or I think I will just, what's in my draw pile? 9 plus 6 plus 6 is 21. Yeah, 9 plus 12 is 21, which means that I will guaranteed be able to kill this one next turn if I Carnage it. And I know that these guys switch between attacking and statusing every turn, so I want to kill the guy that's currently on status because he will be on attack next turn. And I'm guaranteed to draw into my kill. Just Pommel. Twin Strike, Strike. Pretty garbage hand, but do I Fire Potion to save 9 HP? I don't think so. Fire Potion could be used to save a lot more than 9 HP later. Get 2 defense. I'm guaranteed to at least not take damage here. Yeah. Okay. Potion Belt, not really what I like to see. I honestly am not the biggest fan of Potion Belt. I think Rampage is kind of a noob trap. I have never, I mean, that's not true. I have had really good Rampage decks in the past where you have Headbutt and Rampage and Pommel Strike and a bunch of ways to play it and redraw it over and over again. But the card, in my opinion, just takes too long to scale to be good. I think we take another Pommel. And now we're looking for some block cards if we can find it. Vajra, great relic. Give me a strength. Shuriken, okay. This is a build-around relic. 3 attacks in a single turn, gain a strength. So we're looking for 0-cost attacks. If we find, like, Flash of Steel in the shop, we'll take it. Swift Strike, that is a 0-cost attack. I'm thinking about it. Oh, well, before we do anything, membership card. This is one of the best relics in the entire game. 50% discount on everything. Amazing relic. I think we probably do take the Swift Strike just to proc our Shuriken. And then we were looking for block cards, but we didn't find any. We found Feel No Pain, but with only two cards that can exhaust, and this card only exhausts if you don't play it, and we kind of want to be playing it. So I could buy potions on the cheap because I have a Fire Pot, or I think we just remove Strike. Remove Strike and probably buy Strength Pot. Yeah, having membership card plus Potion Belt is actually pretty nice because potions becoming super cheap and being able to store a bunch of them. It's pretty strong. Okay, this is the fight I was talking about. This is one of the worst fights you can possibly fight in the game early on, just because I have no AoE to deal with this. Absolutely none. So I'd really like to draw into some things that will help me here. Pommel Strike. Okay, Swift Strike is a great draw here. I think we pommel this just to kill it. War Cry. I don't think we're gonna want to play Bash this combat, so I'll throw it away. And then Swift Strike will kill one of them, so I'll only take 5 damage. I don't see any reason not to. Take 5. Yeah, this is pretty simple. Die. Excellent. That card... Okay, Cleave, I think is like a pretty decent card. I like it. I like to just have AoE in some form, so I think I take it. But man, the power through is pretty good looking right now. But I have no way to exhaust cards, so I think I take Cleave, and now I really am looking for some block. But I think I have to fight this elite. So we're gonna go for the elite. We're open for Cleave here. We didn't get it, but it's honestly perfectly fine because Twin Strike's only 12. I think we just Carnage the one with more curl up armor, and then I'm gonna just take 1, and then most likely be able to kill this turn. Yes, we have exact lethal on it. Cleave, and then get through the curl up, take 1. Yeah, just win. Okay. Speed Pot's okay. I don't love it. I really do not like any of these cards. I think Anger is a quite terrible card. However, it would be very good with Shuriken. But the problem with Anger is that it just fills up your entire deck with 0 cost 6 damage attacks, which is just not good. If we had a ton of card draw, then I'd actually say it might be worth taking just to proc Shuriken a ton, but I don't think I want it. Dropkick, we don't have enough vulnerable, and Perfected Strike is a bad card. Nah, this is probably best case scenario. Palm damage. In general, in this game, in my opinion, the best thing to do when you have card draw is play it as early as you can on your turn, so then you see what you draw before you decide what else to do. Very common mistake of new players is, what's it called? Playing their card draw at the end of their turn, and then being like, oh, if I did this earlier, I would have done X, Y, Z. Very, very easy mistake to make. And Tropic Brew is great with Potion Belt. Shrug, excellent card. We needed Shrug. Thief, we're fighting a lot of fights in a row. Don't think we use any potions here. I think we just take the damage. We get a Shuriken proc. Almost killed him on turn 1. That's really good. Die. Alright, so I do think we take the Reaper here. This card may seem really bad at first, but it becomes so good once you start stacking strength, because this can just heal you for, like, late game. This will heal you for 20, 30, 40 HP. I am a fan of Reaper. I do like it. But, however, we might need the Heavy Blade more than we need the Reaper right now. Even though it's a common, we're a lot more likely to see it later. We're trying to stack strength with Shuriken. We need something to scale our strength. I mean, we have Twin Strike, which scales double the power. Boss is Hexaghost, which Reaper is really not going to help us much with, I would assume. I am going to take Heavy Blade. Yeah, I'm going to take Heavy Blade. Go to the fire here. I think we can smith. And I think we pretty much have to smith either Bash or Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade is 5x strength. Bash is extra vulnerable. Other really good upgrades here are Pommel. Pommel drawing 2 is excellent. I think I am going to smith the Bash. The extra turn of vulnerable is a lot better than I think. Pommel Bash. And then he hits me for a trillion damage. 5 down 6. I think he speed pot. Shrug. Warcry. Hope we find a defend. We didn't. We could hypothetically proc Shuriken here, but I don't think we want to not play the defense. And then we can take it 7 damage. That's fine. I think we can strength pot. I probably should have done that earlier. Fire pot and then entropic brew to fill our potions. Okay, 2 blood potions is really nice. Power pot's really good. Wow, these are all very good. Snecko oil is a gamble, but everyone loves a little gambling sometimes. This is just a. We could just.
Or I have the draw pile.
Yeah, I think I bash. Even though it won't give me the shuriken, I already have 3 strength. Bash. Twin strike is most damage. Take 6. 5 times 2. Shrug. I really want a cartage here. I also really want to play this defend, honestly. I'm on Ascension 0. I'm used to trying to save my HP in earlier Ascensions, because in later Ascensions you don't heal after fighting the boss. But I don't really need to care about that. Did I play the pommel? No, I don't think I want to draw a card. I could draw my heavy blade, which I really want to play either. Oh, that's not a heavy blade. I think just hit him, get the strength. Take 6, which is fine. If only I had an extra energy, this would be crazy. I think we just gain our strength and kill him this turn. Pommel, pommel. Nice. Weak pot. I actually want to save the blood potions. I could get rid of Snecko oil, even though it has saved me in the past. My deck is generally low cost right now, so Snecko oil might be bad. Get rid of it for weak pot. And now we can take the Reaper, and I think we do. Man. I think Sozu is just one of the best relics in the entire game, if not the best boss relic in the entire game. But with our potion belt, do I want it? The answer, and along with membership card, being able to buy a bunch of potions. Could just take Coffee Dripper, no resting at rest sites, which on Ascension 0 I probably won't have to anyways, so I do think that's what I'm taking. However, if I were a prospective new player there, I would have taken Sozu. Alright, Act 2. Generally in Act 2, avoiding hallway fights as much as possible is pretty good, unless your deck's really bad. And I think our deck is solid right now. We need more zero-cost attacks, or just like ways... I mean, we have 4 energy now, so proccing Shuriken's going to be a lot easier. Our AoE is still kind of lacking. We have Reaper, which is one-time use, and we have Cleave, and that's about it. One more AoE card would be pretty cool. Like Whirlwind. Whirlwind would be amazing for our deck right now. But anyways, I think trying to hit both shops is not a bad idea. Just because membership card makes it so every shop is so much better. So this way looks pretty good. Fight, questions, shop, fire, elite fire. Fire, elite fire is an amazing pattern in this game, because if you need the healing before, well, I can't heal. But if you need the healing before, heal, then fight the elite, then if you die or take a lot of damage, just heal again. I do think that looks like the right path. This path over here is pretty enticing as well, but it doesn't have any shops, which is really bad. This way. Alright. Spirit Guardian. Very annoying fight. I think the play is to actually get Reaper out of our hand immediately this fight. I don't think we want to play it. Or exhaust it out of our deck, not our hand, but you know what I meant. We'll see what we draw. Shrug. And I think I'm willing to take 2 damage for 1 block reduction. Frail. Not the frail. We can just play every card in our hand except for a strike. Yeah. And then 2 energy left, yeah. And everybody just kills the other. Nice. Another twin strike isn't a terrible idea, but I don't think we need it. One like very, very good constant for this game is that a good way of seeing if a card fits in your deck is if you do this thought process. Do I need this card, and will it make my deck better? Another twin strike. Do I need it? Not really. Will it make my deck better? I guess maybe marginally, but for the lack of consistency with an extra card in my deck, not worth it. Continue. Freaking Shell Parasite. I hate this guy. Defend, defend. Damage. I'll hit him for 3. Defend Shrug, rather. Warcry. Doesn't matter what I Warcry, because I'm going to pommel draw it. I think Reaper might be usable later in this fight to heal. No healing in his hand, or no block in his hand besides defend. Not great. Can we kill him? Bash plus Carnage would deal 33. That's not a kill. Duke Pot Carnage is a kill, but I'd rather save that for an elite. Bash plus Heavy Blade? No, Bash plus Carnage just does more damage. I think we have to bash regardless, so probably just bash defend Twin Strike. Best of both worlds, get some walking damage. And then we are likely to be able to kill this turn. So we got Cleave. Reaper only deals 9. But what we can do is we can Reaper to heal, and then this doesn't kill, so we just defend. We take 5, and then we heal 6 at end of combat, so we end up with a lot more HP than we would have. And then we just get out of here. I don't love any of these. Entrench is a trap. It's a trap card. It's usually not good, and I don't think we need any of the other ones. Which shop is the question? I think we want to go to both shops, which we can only do going left. Ah, this is an excellent space. Upgrade all strikes and defense. I have so many strikes and all my defense still. This is not worth it, usually. Definitely not in this run. Shop, $200. Tungsten Rod is amazing. So is Paper Frog. These are both excellent card or relics. And Orange Pellets. These are honestly all amazing. Orange Pellets more specific, but still great. Tungsten Rod just saves so much HP throughout the run. I think I just take the Tungsten Rod and then probably remove a regular strike, I'm thinking. Either remove a strike or buy a Shrug. Our block situation is still looking kind of bad, so I think we might buy a Shrug. And we can still buy a potion if we want. Fire potion instead of any of these? Probably not. They're all very good. Smith up, because it's our only option. I think we definitely smith Heavy Blade. It's a very good smith. Alright, this is not the worst thing ever, but not what I was hoping to see. Pommel, see what we draw, and then Cleave, give me the strength. Strike. Can't forget to be using these. These are very important. This is a garbage hand. I would like some attack cards. Okay. Ask we shall receive. In a way, I suppose. They weren't great attack cards, but... I think we Warcry, put regular strike back. Yeah, Swiss strike. So what can we do here? Carnage? We could just end the fight, I think. Double Carnage would deal 66 damage, plus Bash is 12, which is 78. It would not end the fight. It would get close. He's only dealing 9. I'm not that worried about him. And you gotta remember that all of these numbers are reduced by 1 for the rest of the game because of Tungsten Rod. I think a play here could be just Twin Strike the front. Yeah. Get rid of this. Dash. Swift Strike. Gain the strength. Take a bunch of damage. I was hoping for Reaper. Reaper would be cool here. Yeah, because Reaper in the multi-enemy fights, you heal so much. It's amazing. I could still draw it off Shrug, and I think I do play the Shrugs. Okay, don't. I guess I can play that second Shrug. Yeah, because I'm going to be playing Strike, Strike, Swift Strike anyways. So, Bash is solid, but I don't think I need it. Just big man. And then hopefully draw Reaper very soon. Okay, we did draw it. So Reaper only heals unblocked damage, so this guy has 6 shield. Want to get rid of that first. Reaper would deal 12 damage to Big Man, which means I have to save 1 attack, which is fine. So I just pommel here, Reaper for max healing, and then pommel in the fight. And look at that, we're back up to 80. Cultist Potion is amazing. Incense Burner is also amazing. These are great relic potion combo. 2 rare relics in a row. What's our boss? It was Collector. I think we can afford to get rid of Weakness Potion. I don't love any of these. Havoc, I think, is a super trap card. Unless you're in a heavy exhaust deck, I think it's very bad. Firesmith. At this point, since we're fighting Collector, having an upgraded Cleave to deal more damage to the Torch Heads is pretty good, so I think I will do that. Yeah, in general, in this game, just being forward-thinking and being proactive is so important. Looking at all the available information you have and making your decisions based on that information, not being a flowchart and just doing the same thing every time because you believe it is good or because you believe it is strong is so important in this game. So many people just don't know. They just autopilot and they lose, and they're just like, why is my win rate so low? It's just because you're not making decisions that are tailor-made to your environment. You're making decisions based on your preconceived notions about the game. Anyways, I'm feeling pretty strong. But I can't heal before the boss. I have 2 blood potions though, so I think I am actually going to go for these 2 fights into the Elite. Bottled Lightning is pretty fantastic, although we don't really have anything great. I guess I'll take Shrug just for card draw and block on turn 1. Centurion and Mystic. We'll see what we draw. Awesome. Guess I should have played Strike before I did that. Don't block. Could double defend Bash, and that would just be my turn. Don't see a problem with it. I guess I could Cleave Strike instead, but I think the Vulnerable will help us take out the Centurion. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, on this fight, kill the Centurion before the Mystic. If you kill the Centurion first, the Mystic is like super easy to kill, and if you kill the Mystic first, the Centurion starts freaking out and starts dealing a ton of damage to you. Anyways, this is a very simple turn. Hit him. Guess we could Reaper for some health, but I think we kill him while we have the chance, because we can always Reaper on this. The Mystic is just not very threatening at all by itself. What we can do is do something like this. Put defend up there. Get him at low health, but don't kill him, because he does heal himself. And then we just wait for Reaper to come around. Or we could plan our intangible for next fight. That sounds like not a bad idea either. Bash Reaper is max resilience. Disarm, in my opinion, is a great card. Not like amazing for a collector, but I do think it's good enough in general to take. Alright, Spirit Guardian plus Sentry. Not one of my favorite fights, but it's fine. Yeah, having this 4 energy to proc Shuriken has been so important. I've had so many procs that I would not have had without the 4th energy. We pommel back because we can cleave from the front. Warcry. Okay, a strike. Another Shuriken proc. Procking it almost every turn, which is phenomenal. This is just unfortunate. Gotta play the defense. And 2 strikes actually does more damage than Carnage. 1 more damage. I don't think we have to worry about getting the Carnage this fight, because Heavy Blade just wins. However, we have enough block, so we can try to find Reaper. He is blocking this turn. I really don't want him to do that, so I'm just gonna end the fight. Only lost 2 health. Flex Potion is actually really good with Reaper. It's also good with Cleave for this next fight, but I don't think I get rid of any of these for it. Inflame, just a solid power. Headbutt is also a very solid card. Just plus 2 strength is pretty good for what I'm trying to do, so I think I will take the Inflame. Alright, this is the one I didn't want to see. This is probably the worst delete for us. We might have to start getting into our potions here. Definitely Shrug. Definitely Defend. And then we can proc Shuriken here, which I think we should. Or, nope, do Potting Carnage. Wouldn't even kill him. Yeah, I think we proc Shuriken. And then take a lot. Ow, ow, ow. We have Intangible this turn, which is very nice. Guess I could Reaper before Cleave to heal 18. This guy is going to Entangle, which is the worst status in the entire game. Yeah, on this fight, always target the back guy first. I think we Reaper just for the heal. Cleave. And then we're still proccing. I don't think I want to draw any cards, right? Yeah. Sure. Still proccing Shuriken, even on our not, what's it called? Even on our intangible turn. This is a very simple turn. Just kill and block. Yeah, in general, the Taskmaster just does less damage than the other ones. Defend on top. We're gonna draw it anyway because we're playing our card draw. There we go. Nice. Ink Bottle, fantastic relic. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw a card. I love it. Strength Pot is probably better than a Random Power most of the time. Like, Random Power can be good, but I think Strength will be better. Another Heavy Blade might not be the worst thing in the world. But, once again, smaller consistent decks are better than larger, more inconsistent decks, even if the larger decks have more cards that synergize with what you're doing. So I think we don't take anything. Another Cleave could be good for the Collector, but I will continue. Cultist +1, known as one of the hardest fights in the game in general. It's very, very difficult for a lot of builds. Pommel? Pommel. Oh, nice. Even got the Shuriken proc when I did not expect to have it. And this looks pretty simple. Strike, strike. Bash, and then play Warcry to put Heavy Blade on top of my deck for next turn. Hex. Nice, not attacking me, that's huge. Yeah, just... This deals more. Die. Yeah, just don't think I need these. Shop with 223 with membership card. That's actually so good. Offering is a fantastic card. Always take offering. Amazing. Anchor is also really good, and so is Strange Spoon, because it can make it so 50% of the time when I play Reaper, I play it again. Along with Offering, I can play it again. What other exhaust cards? Warcry, Disarm. Playing Disarm more than once is very strong. Bottle Tornado, I only have Inflame for my power, which, like, don't get me wrong, 2 strength at the beginning of every combat is very good. But I think with $151, I might get rid of a strike. No, honestly, I think I need my strikes to proc Shuriken. I don't have that many attacks in my deck. I think I take Strange Spoon, which seems like a weird pick. Anchor is just so good, though. I do have Intangible on turn 1 of this next fight, which doesn't matter because Collector doesn't attack you on turn 1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Strange Spoon. I just think it could really pay off. Not a relic I take that often. And I think I leave everything else here. Smith up. I think this is just an easy Offering Smith. It's +2. I guess I could Smith up this Shrug because I draw it at the beginning of every single game. But Offering is just a fantastic, amazing card. Here we go. Shrug, nice. Offering. I actually don't think we play it here, though. I usually just play Offering whenever I draw it, but... Oh, I should have played the Strength version before doing any of this. Strength Pot. I think we also need Flame, just get it out of our deck. Warcry, try to find, like, Cleave. No. Oh, it didn't exhaust because of Strange Spoon, though, so we can play it again later. That's pretty neat. Come on, Cleave. Don't all my strikes. Okay, Disarm. Disarm. Disarm didn't exhaust. That's actually huge. Being able to use that more than once is pretty broken. I think we really want to kill the Torch at this turn. So Cleave kills it, Switch Strike for the proc. Take 18. Already at 7 strength. Heavy Blade dealing 49. Could just Heavy Blade Carnage. That's max damage. I think I do. You are mine. Get all these debuffs. And then he does the Hyper Beam. Disarm is pretty big here. Yep, exhausted that time. Play the Shrug. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Offering? Yeah, I think I do this to try to get the Shuriken proc. Or not try, but guaranteed to get the Shuriken proc. Warcry, put a Defend on top of my deck for next turn. Strike. Wind Strike. There we go. And then 30 damage. I think the play here is Defend, Bash, Pommel, Swift Strike. Still get the Shuriken proc. Take 23, and then we have Intangible. Pommel, he's already vulnerable, so I don't care. I don't have Swift Strike in here, so no reason to draw a card. Actually, I will draw a card just in case I get Heavy Blade. I do not, so I think I just hit him. And then he just dies here no matter what. Goodbye. Alright. Weak Pot, cool. Another Reaper. I don't think I need more than one. Exhume, when it's upgraded costs 0, very good. This card is actually anti-synergy with what we have because it might be useless because of Strange Spoon, so I don't think we take it. And I don't love Berserk, but being able to use Berserk on a turn where you have Intangible is very, very good. And upgrade is only 1 vulnerable, which I think we can handle. Just like another Reaper just feels pretty good though, with all the strength, being able to heal so much. I think I'll take it. No, I'm gonna take Berserk, even though I don't love it. I do love Calling Bell. I don't love Mark of Pain. Runic Pyramid is quite good with Berserk, because you can just save it for when you're not being attacked and then use it. It's basically an extra energy every combat, if you think about it. You no longer discard your hand, so that is... I think I will take the Pyramid here. Even though I won't be drawing as many cards because I just don't have the energy to keep up with it. I have Offering. I have other things that I think are good. I have the Berserk, which is very, very good with this relic. Young Udeka is the boss. I think we want to just try to go to... Our deck is probably good enough to beat the boss right now. I'm really liking the looks of this double shop here with our money. And then this path up here, if we feel strong, we can fight the elite, go to the fire. Can't heal at the fire, I gotta remember that, but... Shrug. Take some damage. Yeah, these guys freaking suck. I hate these guys so much. Honestly, while they have low spikes, I'm gonna try and take advantage. Defend. Pommel. Strike, draw card, Offering. Strike, take nothing. Because we could Reaper at the end of this fight to heal a bunch. Okay, Cleave deals 13, but just Booth, which I don't want. Honestly, I think I defend Cleave, which kills the front, kills the back. And then I have enough block to hit him. These guys, you kind of just want to kill them before they get out of control, but they get out of control very easily. Heavy Blade just kills. Do that. I do like Chemokinesis a lot, especially with the Tungsten Rod. This is lose 1 HP, deal 20 damage, but I just don't think I need it, and I don't think I need anything else. Okay. This fight is one where the Reaper always pops off for me. Draw card. Nice Offering. I think I will offer. I'm trying to deal some damage here. Okay. I need to upgrade this very badly. But I think with the triple defense in my hand, I can't afford to play it. And then I just want to... They're all defending, which is really annoying. I want to play the coverage, spread the love a little. Because I can also do Pot Reaper when I play it for the huge heal. I think this is a triple letter opener. I honestly forgot I had it because I barely procced it this run. Duping Cleave for 30 to all would be pretty big here. Yeah, I think we can. Swift Strike kills one, Pommel kills the other, take no damage. War Cry, I guess we're still at full health, so we don't really care about the Reaper. Power Pot, that is pretty strong. Armaments is actually very good with Runic Pyramid. Upgrade every single card in your hand, which is going to be a lot of cards, so I think I take it. I wanted to double shop. Are there any other shops? No. Man, I kind of want to fight this elite though. I'm feeling strong. Yeah, I think I go for this elite. Free relic is better than one I pay for. Okay. You can no longer heal is really bad because it's you can no longer heal, period, not just from cards. Gain a bunch of gold and gain 2 curses. If I was going into the double shop, man, what do they do? I really, really do not want normality because with Runic Pyramid, this just stays in my hand forever, and then I can not play more than 3 cards per turn forever. So I Am War is the only option here. This is a good I Am War. Berserk is great here. Shrug again. Give me not block cards. Give me. I don't need all these block cards. Something I do like about Runic Pyramid is that you just get to keep all your block in your hand for when you actually need it, which is nice. Like right now, just play 4 defense, and then just make sure not to split him this turn, and then I split him next turn, and he takes insane damage. Oh, I have intangible. I didn't even realize, but don't think I need to care. Inflame. Heavy Blade dealing how much? 34. That's pre-dash. Dash. Alright, Heavy Blade, Swift Strike instead. Magic Flower? That's crazy. With Reaper, we're gonna heal a billion. And I don't think I need any of these. Shop time? Man, I love Brimstone, but I don't think I'm building the Brimstone. I guess I'm taking advantage of strength. Like a Brimstone, maybe. I think we can remove a card. I don't think we need Strike. I think we can get rid of a Strike. We need to be drawing a billion enemies. I generally do like Panacea, but I don't know if I need it. I don't think I need extra card draw, just because I'm keeping all my cards that I don't play anyways. That's like functionally card draw. This is probably the last shop in the act. I have a chance to hit one, but so it's likely. Distilled Chaos is a very, very powerful potion. I think I can get rid of Weak Pot because the enemies at the end of the new Deca have artifacts, and I can use Distilled Chaos. And you know what? I'm thinking about the Brimstone right now. Make my Heavy Blades really strong. But I think it increases my risk without really... I don't need the extra strength scaling that quickly. I guess I can take Akabeko. Just because I don't really think I need White Beast Statuary. I have great potions. I can take Akabeko just for damage. And then I guess save my money just in case I need to. Could go for the super elite, but I don't see a reason to. Alright, this fight is awful. I hate this fight. I've probably said that a lot. There are a lot of fights in this game I'm not the biggest fan of. But this one especially. Jesus Christ, I hate Triple Jawworm. Oh, nice. I get to play Disarming. I think I just full block. I'm kind of waiting for Cleave here. Cleave plus the Akabeko is pretty huge. And I'm not drawing it. The game does not want to give it to me. Fortunately, not being attacked much. Yeah, I think we just kill this one guy. Strike. I keep thinking like, oh yeah, I don't want to draw a card because what if I draw it and I can't play it? It's pretty clear. Like, I didn't realize that most of my cards are already upgraded. Armaments was a bad pickup actually. play our defend offering just to get the energy, and then we go crazy. Cleave down to 35. That's heavy blade plus strike range. Oh, we should kill the back one first. A little more important. This is strength of X 5 times. So just inflame and then heavy blade back. And then just play it back. I was gonna say I would go for Reaper first, so got it. 13 plus 8 is 21. I need something that does more than 13. 14. Oh, I don't have the energy. Alright, this works too. Doesn't kill me for as much. But... Oh, I forgot about Magic Flower. Oh, my healing is broken actually. I don't need these. Elite. Giant head. Oh, I forgot about the Akabeko beginning of game bonus damage, so Wind Strike does the most. Swift Strike was... I almost never pick that card up from shops because 0 energy attacks that do nothing essentially are like not amazing at all, but pretty good for what I'm doing. Disarm. It didn't exhaust. Cool. Just strike. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't have any energy for that. Let's take it. Nice. Okay. Bash strike punch. No longer vulnerable. That's nice. Heavy blades at 21. Heavy blades at 31. That defense. This could be my pop-off turn. Shrug. Offering. War Cry. Just playing a bunch of cards to try to get my slowness up. I guess I put Carnage back. I don't want to play that. And then I'm gonna draw it with Pommel. I just don't want to play the rest of this combat. And then just do 7 frames. I could have played another attack instead of block cards there. That's bit of a misplay. Shrug, shrug. Dash to refresh the moment. Take 9. Alright, he is killing me now. I need to get it rolling. So Swift Strike. Almost Strike. Strike, gain strength. I should have run that block before this. I'm not playing super well. Strike for 48. Take 14. We still have these blood potions from the very beginning, so I'm not super worried. I think I can just kill here, and if I can't, then I'll use a potion. Strike. Strike. Reaper deals 21. I could just Reaper for big heal and then Distilled Chaos for the kill. Unless I'm super unlucky. And I guess I shouldn't take that chance. So just Kunai. Oh, now for every 3 attacks we get a strength and a dex. That's pretty excellent. Skill pot, probably not better than anything. None of these are worth it. Lose all gold, get a relic. I mean, I'm not running into any more shops, so I do this just for the red mask. Pretty okay relic. It's just the exact opposite of adding marbles. I think we want to fight more elites. This way. We cannot take curses at all, so I'll just upgrade that. Berserk is definitely good. Right or left chest? Right chest. Darkstone, that is freaking terrible, but I guess we'll take it. Okay. Have the intangible this turn, which is pretty nice. Berserk, Shrug, try to get like cleave. I can just kill you. Okay, every 3 attacks being a strength and a dex now is crazy. Pommel. Strike, gain strength, dex, and draw a card. That's amazing. Shrug, guys. Yeah, I'm kind of planning on just Reapering this guy and getting all the HP back from the Reaper. His turn kind of sucks. Oh, it didn't exhaust. We can play Warcry again. Quad defend. And then strike back up. Takes damage. Disarm does nothing. Artifacts. Steals 34, so basically just kills. I guess I'll just make it so it actually kills items. He only has 7 spikes. Disarm just because I can. And then play nothing. I'm just gonna wait until I can stack block in my hand. I will take 0 damage. So we just pick the highest damage single attack. It's clean. Or actually, defend, Reaper, and healing. Pass turn. Yeah, this is an awkward fight for me. I have intangible here, which is how I'm gonna kill him without taking damage. Explosive bot. Fire. Upgrade. I think we upgrade probably. Disarm is a good upgrade, but it's bad for on the boss. I think a simple Shrug upgrade, because I have it in my starting hand every game, so not bad to have it upgraded. Reptomancer? Not exactly. Berserk is fine because we have block in our hands. I can just kill one with a twin strike. Or I can deal 36. Kill one with a twin strike. Probably. I didn't need to play all that block. Could have played another strike. That's like generally something you should do that I haven't really been doing, is play all your attack cards before you play your block cards. Just generally a good word of advice, because a lot of the time you can kill more things than you think you can. Like this turn, I know I can kill both the swords just by cleaving, pommeling, and striking. And then I get a dex. Yeah, just play good manifests. I could offer here, but I think I want to save it. Yeah, this is a really good hand. Dash. Warcry, it draws an additional card, so whenever I put on top, I'm just going to draw. Disarm, use him. And I want to save my Reaper for when it spawns a sword, is the reason why I'm not using it. But I really don't even think I need it, because this heals for 9 with Magic Flower. Can I just go here? Just deal damage. Yeah, just GG. Heal ticket, useless. See the question. All right, awful. I'm drawing whatever the card is. That keeps happening. A curse? I cannot have a curse in this deck. It would be so bad. Okay, 7 damage. I can live with that. Don't need to switch right. Okay, this is really good. Being intangible this turn is fantastic. If we take the vulnerable, we can get it. As long as we don't land on curse, I do not care what he does this turn to me. So switch right. Offer. Ooh, Berserk's excellent here. Actually, I don't know about it excellent, but it's okay. Disarm. That's interesting. Oh, he's actually dealing more than 1. I was thinking disarm would bring it to 0. No, it's showing 1 because of intangible. Does not upgrade. Upgrades Carnage and Reaper. I think we can just let Carnage die. I don't really care about it much. Strike. We can just double defend. Which one? This one. Oh my goodness. Of course, triple jaw worm. What did I expect? Shrug. Probably not. Pretty bad here. This turn is looking pretty bad. Just let's defend. Dash, swift strike. Take a bunch of damage. Actually, only 7. Especially with the Reaper heal potential on this fight. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play around the Reaper heal, but I do think I should definitely do this. Play Warcry just to get it in the model. Didn't exhaust. The Strange Spoon, I guess it's done like okay for me. Hasn't done anything fantastic, hasn't done anything terrible. I could have played Berserk last turn, but I didn't have anything attacking. That was a huge miss by not playing that. Shrug. Defend. I have to play Cleave here. I think I also have to play Offering. Reaper, just heal me to full, and then take only 2 damage. Fear Pot, apply 3 vulnerable anytime. That's not good against the boss I'm fighting because they have the, what's it called? They have the artifacts. Our final Smith, probably Inflame, I think. An extra strength, it's never a bad thing to have. These potions, like I actually haven't used them. Finally used the cultist potion. Okay. Shrug. Disarm is useless here. Shrug again. Do we offering immediately to look for our Inflame? and look for Berserk early? I think we do, actually. Try to find him. Found him, Flynn. Could find Berserk off the Sneak Bar? No. Could still find it. I'm gonna still search. Did not find it. Yeah, on this fight, if you don't know, Donu buffs while Dekka shields. So you want to kill Donu as fast as you can because he buffs your enemies. Switch right. Take 0. Tungsten Rod has been incredibly good. Just made us take no damage from a lot of things. 13 times 2. Double defend. I don't think we care about Carnage getting exhausted. Actually, I think it's good that Carnage is gone because you just don't want to play it. I'm gonna wait for Berserk. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I think we disarm the back to get rid of this artifact, bash him so then we can deal more damage to him. And then decide not to care about this 26 damage. Pommel. And we're gonna try to get the Shuriken proc. If we get one attack off this, we get it. We didn't! 2 dazes and a freaking disarm. Okay. Oh, I got the Swift Strike. Let's go. Get the Shuriken proc after all. And the Kunai proc. Manual Blood Push now. Oh, I didn't even use this Power Potion. Guess I can use it. Oh yeah, Demon Form would have been pretty good. That's fine. I think I will beat this very easily. I don't think it matters, but 59 on Heavy Blade. Just cleans. Big Blade. Strike. Pommel. Just play a couple blocks. He's dead. Say goodbye. Nice. And there we go. There's our Ascension 0 run. That was pretty easy despite making a lot of mistakes. Yeah. I'll play Ascension run. See ya. How do I do this? There we go.